Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 25. We are in Poland today on Zielonka, and this is my single player map. As you know, we're doing a co-op playthrough in Frankenmuth over in Michigan, and also here in Zielonka. Oh, pardon me, coffee's kind of talking back to me here. Yeah, over here in Zielonka on the co-op map. And this is Zielonka, but oh, I apologize. Wow, coffee is just giving me grief here this morning. This is Zielonka over in Poland, but this is my single player map and whatnot. What I want to do to start off, you notice we got the distributor here. Now, what this does, of course, I fill this through this. You can see I made a little pond here, kind of lowered the ground down and let the water leak into it so that I could leach the water from the lake there into my water tank and from the water tank into my blue distributor tank, which in turn automatically sends water to my greenhouses. It will automatically send water to anything you have on your farm that requires water. You see my silos way up there, my big double silos that I put my grain and all that in? Um, that has like, I don't know, 2 million liters of water in it. Why? Because this distributor sent it there because it has a reciprocal uh, for water, right? So it's topped it off. No questions asked. I got it for you, buddy. Yep, all good, man. So anyway, that being it, here we are. We've got the supplementary water tanks. Now, what you do with these, of course, is they need to be placed close to your greenhouse. I mean, you don't have to be kissing the side of it or nothing, but close is good. And what it will do, of course, is just bump up the values for the amount of water that you can have. This should top me off around 50,000 liters per greenhouse, I believe, is where we would go with it. Now, we're not going to see results yet because, of course, I've only just put the barrels in, so they're going to need time to fill and all that. So you give this a quick New York minute, and it'll all be good and like that and like that. What do we got? Yeah, you see, we can do up to 50,000 liters now. So way cool on that one. I mean, is it huge? No, I think it changes it. Oh, I don't know. Is it 5,000 liters, I think, extra or whatever? But at the end of the day, it's extra. So that's where that's at. So, what then next? Oh, ready to harvest. That's what we should do is get on to our fields. But I do want to go over and have a little look-see. Yeah, we're good to go over here too. Well, harvest-wise, could have used a little more field prep and whatnot, and we would have had better numbers on the fertilizing and the bonus. The yield bonus would have been better. But baby steps, we'll get there. Huge difference though if you pay attention to detail and you start it out right and you prep your fields properly. Those values would be at 100 uh, down below there in the corner. So it would probably double my yield, I should think. But anyway, we've got silage, so I am going to take a wee little bit of this here, and we will sell it off, and like that, and like that. Yeah, we're doing good, man. We finally got that $500,000 loan paid off, so that was good. But I'm going to speed this up for you for just a second, and then I'll get back to you, okay? Well, alrighty then. Catchy little tune, eh? Kind of reminds me of the old the elephant walk back in the day there, and like that and like that. But moving on here. Okay, so we got the silage now. What the heck to do with it? So we are looking for, now not in this menu, we got to go down to the miscellaneous. And we'll get down here. Let's see. SSS silage. We are seeking you now. Okay, S, there we go. Okay, of course, it's November. We are at the bottom of the swimming pool. Right, now you will see the difference from December to May. From May to December. Yeah. So yeah, from December to May, good time to sell silage. November, yeah, not so much. That's okay. We're going to do it anyway. Now, let's find a place to do it. That seems to be about our best price, and it is going down. Going down, going down, down. Alrighty. So, oh, now, see, now this is new. I thought the animal dealer was going to be our normal one down in the south end of the map. This, I thought, was Becker's property up here. I thought that's where she had her farm. My mistake, I guess. But anyway, yeah, we'll head her for Petter and go see what's up over here then. Because yeah, we haven't used this one before, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I'd remember if I was there, you know. I did know, but I seem to have forgotten just now. But I did know at one time, I assure you. Right. Okay, gently goes the monkey. It's left wheel into here. Do 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 do. There we go. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Well, we'll have to have a little look, see what's going on and like that around here. Okay, in we go. Now we'll set you to tipping. A little more. There we go. Now we're over the trigger proper. Okay, now this is going to take a New York minute. So what do you say we just get out and stretch the legs a wee little bit. Like that and like that. Yeah, I thought this was Becker's farm up this way. Unless she bought this, I suppose. So it could be part of... Who's this? What's going on? Hi there.
Oh, hi. You're Walter's grandkid, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. Let me welcome you to our small town. As I just said, I'm Katie. I took over my parents' farm 4 years ago, continuing the family business after traveling the world as one does. But I'll tell you all about that another time. So what can I do for you? That's good. I specialize in livestock. We got chickens, cows, sheep, pigs, horses, even bees. Also our recent additions, goats and water buffaloes. It's quite an eclectic ensemble of creatures, if I can say so myself. If you want to dip your toes into animal husbandry, come to me. I'm not only dealing with the livestock, I can also give you important advice. I've been working with animals all my life, you see. Even when traveling the world, I occupied myself with the local fauna. And I collected some stories on the way, if you're interested sometime. That and some myths and legends. Maybe I should start a podcast. Anyway, I'm sure you and I have got stuff to do, animals to feed and so on. So don't let me keep you. I'm sure we'll have time to talk again.
Absolutely. Well, pleasure to have met you. And like that and like that. Okay, let's get back to here now and see what the heck's going on. Well, there we go. Okay, 700,000 and change. Flippin' ching. Like I said, man, silage. License to print flippin' money. Okay, well, let's get our arse back to the farm, and we got to do a little, pardon me, harvesting. Now, you will see that we got the big wide pointers on this. Now, this is the mod. This is the Colossus. You can set this for as much as 50 meters wide. That's pretty big, like I say. But it will cut a swath as wide as you set it. Now, you can set it for normal. You can set it for like 25. I've got mine set, I believe. So 510. I've got mine set for 25 meters, if I are not mistaken. And it works well because I do have a lot of fields. Now, I don't know, I can hear you all right now. Well, that's unrealistic. Yes, that's why they call it unrealistic. You can set it up. Is it a cheat? I don't know, man. You know, I mean, advancing the game, isn't that a cheat? You know, oh, okay, I'm done with this field, but I got to wait till October and it's only July. Okay, well, I'll just sleep for 6 months and then continue on. In my mind, that's a cheat. Okay, you're advancing the game. Why? You're cheating. You're not sitting there waiting. You're not doing it boom, boom, exactly verbatim, at the base vanilla level. So, is the Colossus Harvester a cheat? Not in my mind. It's a mod. So we're just gonna let that lie there. You either like it or you don't, and whatever court you happen to be in, there you go. Fill your boots, have fun with it. But as for me, well, clearly I'm using it, so that's the name of that tune. I guess at the end of the day, it boils down to if you don't like what you're looking at, change the frickin' channel, I guess, is where that is, I suppose. I don't know. It's a mod. Okay. Anyway, at the end of the day, guys, it's a game. It's entertainment. So we've put in a couple of the bunkers. Now, these bunkers here act like a silo, and what you do is you put your grass in here, and then you compact it down by driving over back and forth, and crushing it down, crushing it down. And once you get it to 100% of that, one corner still ain't right, is it? Eh? Yeah, damn it. And once you get it to 100% of the compacting, then you throw a big, heavy tarp over it, and it sweats and it ferments and it turns into silage, right? So that's the whole idea there. Now, one of the gentlemen on our co-op map over on the Zielonka map on our co-op version, that's the one that Just Our Luck has put out for us. They've provided a server for us to play on and whatnot. But Mr. Teaser on there, I noticed on his farm in the other game and whatnot, he had one of these set up. And I thought, well, that's interesting. And I've never used one, and I've never really done much with silage. I always thought, well, it's cattle and livestock, and grow the fields, do the farmer thing. Well, this is part of farming as well, right? So you got to do something with the manure and stuff, and you got to do something with your grass to make silage to, feed your livestock and what have you. So, it's all part and parcel. So I thought, well, I'll throw one in. So I did. I put in a little tiny skinny one over there on the co-op map in Zielonka. And it turned out not too bad. It was kind of fun to do. And at the end of the day, I went to sell my load of silage. And I'm like, damn, Sam, this is a license to print money. I mean, it's just great, and like that and like that. So that is what we did, and I ended up, I liked it so much I put in a second bunker on there, one of these large ones here, and I've been using that, and it works out great. So I thought, well, I'll give it a shot over here, because we do have the fermenting silo here. You saw me just come from there and take the silage up and sell it. So yes, I can cut the grass, I can throw it in the silo. The silo will automatically do the drying of it into hay, and it'll also, in the other silo, it'll take and compact it and turn it into silage. Oh, pardon me. Damn. Oh, sorry. I can say the old coffee's trying to crawl up out of me here. So it'll do that. So you just kind of drop it off, set it and forget it, as the man said, and go that route. But this is a little more hands-on. This is a little more kind of, you got to do it physically. And I like that idea. I like that idea. I like the whole working of and whatnot. I don't mind the grind. Now you're going to say, well, if you don't mind the grind, why have you got your lawnmower set for 25 meters? Well, because it's mine and I want to. So, yeah. Nana nana boo boo, whatever. I mean, if that's your complaint, well, okay, fair dinkum. That and $10 will buy you a coffee these days, but there you go. Okay, now we're just going to keep tiddling around here. And I know it seems a little kind of, oh, God, hurry up. Come on already. Just lay it down. But if I don't take the time and prep it now, I'm just going to run into problems later. What I don't want is to have leakage out the underneath the sides of the bunker, right? And if the ground is falling away from it, yeah, you see, I rounded it. I kind of rolled it to smooth it out. I got to level out that bunker again. Ah, dag nabbit. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay, let's level this out. And we'll go at her one more. Yeah, you can see the dip in the cement even. Okay, let's bring that back up. There we go. We're just gonna... Actually, I think I'll use a bigger paintbrush. There we go. And we'll just bring in the whole thing. That's looking better there. That's a little more level in there now. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a little bit of fiddly farting around kind of stuff. And I could edit it out and I could go, okay, look, see, we put in the bunkers and then we spent half the day. You should have seen it. Oh, what a schmalzo, man. I tried 4 times trying to get this right. You should have been there. Well, you are here. And that's more. I don't know, more to the point, I think, of the reason you're watching this is to watch the game unfold and to see the working. I mean, it's a working game, Okay, that's getting a little bit better. That one corner, just in the bottom left there. Gently, gently, gently. Come on, bring that up a little bit. There we go. And get in that corner there. Bring that up a hair. Come on. Oh, it's because I'm bordering the property of that pond, and that's not really my property. I don't have access to the, to the land around the pond per se. Like on the edge of the pond, that is. Okay, super big brush, level everything. Yeah, I'm not much on detail, but man, can I cover canvas, said the tattooist. Okay, let's just go whole hog, bring this thing right out here, and then we'll kind of get in there and, smooth it down that way. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know it's expensive. It's a lot of money to start changing the map. But at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it, right? I mean, like I say, I could have just plopped it down, set it and forget it and walked away, but this is so much more personal, right? Come on. Come on. Oh, you wee booger, just do it for me, please. There we go. Okay, now we just got to smooth that stuff out. Kind of round the corners a bit, as it were. And like that and like that. So where are my manners? We're 2/3 of the way through this, and I haven't once asked you how you guys are doing today. I apologize for that. I hope you're doing well. I hope this finds you with love and balance in your life. I truly mean that. That's looking a little better. There we go. I can kind of live with that. We'll just round that out a bit and soften those corners. Yeah, as for us here, well, I think we're doing just fine. Mrs. Gildersleeves is good, and our Lily is fine. She's outside on the balcony right now, sitting in her little cat tree, surveying. Oh, speaking of which, she just came inside. Hello, Lily. Coming in for a snack, are you, kiddo? Must be she ignored me, walked straight by, didn't even acknowledge my existence, and headed straight for her room. So I'm guessing she's going to go have a little snack. Yeah. Our relationship is strictly mercenary. She comes to me when she needs something. I go to her constantly. It's like, yeah, thanks, human, whatever. But when she comes and jumps up on my lap and looks me in the eyes, I know it's because she wants something. It's not because I love you, human. It's, dude, my bowl's empty. You can do something about that? Dude. Yeah, you, yeah. You gonna fix my bowl for me? What? Such is the life of a cat owner. Well, we don't own them. We share our lives with them, don't we? I mean, they're our little furry babies. Pardon me. Oh, cadoodles. Well. My. Okay, so are we ever gonna get this right? Ain't we got fun? Okay, a bit more. Now, can I do this without messing this up here? Okay, just grab it from there and drag her out this way. There we go. Down gently. Okay, now grab you. And we will soften that down. Okay, that should give us a fairly nice even run. Now we'll just kind of dabble around the corners a wee little bit, and like that, and like that, eh? Do 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 do. Come on, gently goes the monkey. There we go. Now just get a closed-in view here, and we're gonna bring this over a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Come on. Gently, gently, gently. And there we go. Yeah. No so bad. So then, yeah, next, of course, is we got to fill this bugger and the like, and that's going to take a little bit of a doing, I'll tell you what, because there is a whack. I don't know what the values on these are, you know, what their maximum levels are, but it's probably, I don't know, it's in the millions, I know that. I couldn't know exactly what, but, you know, it could be upwards of like 10 million liters or whatever. It's hard to say, right? It's so hard to say. Okay, now we're almost there, ladies and germs. A little bit more messing around, and like I say, if we do take the time and do it up right now, then it's going to avoid problems down the road, isn't it? And you know, and again, at the end of the day, you came here to see this kind of stuff, didn't you? You wouldn't be watching a farming game if you weren't into the grind, I'm presuming. It's not like we're out slaying zombies here. Speaking of Days Gone, my other favorite game, yeah, the remaster's coming out. Well, for me, I get early access because I had the digital version for the PS4 for the original game. So for those of us lucky enough to have that, for me it comes out April 17th. So looking forward to that. It's a a remaster of the OG game, so it's going to be a little bit of a wash, rinse, repeat, with I would guess some nuances thrown in here and there. But I do believe that for the now, I think we've kind of got this. So we're about as ready as we need to be to put in the grass. So what do you say we go get some grass and we do that? All right, I'm going to catch up with you in a bit. I'll see you in a short. Okay, so there we go. We got a million plus on the grass in there. Oops, somebody hit a sign. Now, this is a single player map. I don't know who would have hit that sign. I mean, I'm the only one on here. Who could have hit that? I mean, it baffles the mind. It truly does. It just baffles the mind. How would that happen? Okay, so like I say, we so sorry, guys. I apologize. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got our million plus liters and whatnot. Let's go see if we know where the bear poops in the buckwheat here, shall we? We'll just kind of ease around here, coming around the old oak bend. Around the old oak tree, coming down the straightaway over there at the clubhouse bend, and it's basil bomb. Okay, cool beans. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sneak in here, get ourselves set up, and then we want to drop a nice even bead all the way along this. You don't want to do it right at the edge going in because you're going to get, it's as you level it and work with it, it's going to start sneaking out the ends of the bunker. But we'll turn this down to 1 mile per hour, and then we will set it to move forward at 1 mile per hour while dropping our grass, and that should net us a nice even bead all the way along. Okay, I could have started that a little sooner, but that's okay. You want to keep it inside the bunker, like I say. You want to keep it away from, well, a good tractor's length away from the end of the bunker, because it's going to leak out on you, and the closer you have it to the edge, the more spillage you're going to have, right? So you just got to try and find the happy medium is the thing. And like that and like that. Now I cut that off a little soon, but and, we knows what we wants, we takes what we gets, eh? Now we'll just bring this around here ever so slowly. Yes, just like the ants. Anything worth doing takes a long time to do. I just messing with you guys. Sorry. We'll speed it up for the next bit. But this is the idea. So you want to kind of come along like this, do your thing, and lay down your bead. Now I'll speed this up a bit for you so it's not quite so much like watching paint dry. Yeah, I'll see it as short. Well, there we go. So that's kind of sort of what it is with the whole wash, rinse, repeat. But that gives you a good idea of, what we're doing here and like that. So now, what do we got here anyway? Oh, 600,000 plus. So cool beans on that. That's almost a million sitting right there, man. Yeah. Alrighty, just look at all this glorious, glorious grass. Yeah, money, 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 money. Oh yeah. Okay, now I got to compact this down, and so I'm going to be running around here for, well, about 2 or 3 weeks until I get this compressed. Yeah, no. Can you imagine running around there? Yeah. So we just got to finish off this one here, and then we'll get her all leveled down and like that, and continue on, continuing on. All right. Well, bear with me, and we shall go get some, pardon me, more grass, and we'll be right back. Okay. Coming around, got her all filled it up, and now we'll just kind of head her back to Zielonka. To the cooler. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Okay, now we'll just speed this up again for you. Okay, so again, we get that topped off. Now, what do we got here? 600 plus, so 677,000, 600 and some odd thousand in there. It's hard for me to see those numbers up there. Okay, and another 600 plus in here. Not too shabby. So, what's the skinny? We got her kind of sort of filled now. Yeah, Billy. I gotta tell you what, I'm a pretty happy freaking camper, man. All right, so we've got our first level in there. Now, what we got to do is go get ourselves, speaking of level, we got to go get ourselves a leveler. And what we're going to do is we'll level that down and compact it, and then we will put another layer on top of that and whatnot. And at that point, then we'll probably cover it over and just let it ferment and whatnot. But yeah, coming along. So bear with me. I'm just going to nip over to the shop and we're going to go grab ourselves a leveler. I'll be right back. Oakley, just checking the used. Always got to check the used page, man. You find all kinds of great deals in there. All right, well, this is what we are looking for. we have the Agri Power. Yep, and yep. The Liftwolf. Okay, so hypothetically, realistically, and all that good kind of stuff, this is the tool we need for the job. So a proper cup of coffee and a proper coffee. If you cook a book, a proper cup of coffee and a proper coffee cup. Okay, getting my MERS twixt here. Clearly haven't drank the correct amount of coffee just yet. Alrighty, so this is our leveler. Never used one before, have no idea how practical this is, whether it's worth having or, anything like that. But leave us go find out if we know where the old bear poops in the buckwheat, shall we? And like that, and like that. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam. Catchy little tune, wasn't it? It kind of sticks in the old Gulliver. Oh my. Do do do. Okay, let's play chicken with the traffic. Yeah, right on. Exactly what we want to do. Sure, and why not? So yeah, interesting times. Like I say, new toys. Never played with one of these before, so we'll find out what is and what ain't. But this should allow us to drive through there without too much complications after I level it with this machine, because you've seen me before. I get stuck in the and whatnot. You drive in there and it's all loose grass, and you may as well be driving in sand, right? So you just bury yourself right up to the axles, and then you're stuck and you're not going nowhere. So hypothetically, this here should solve that problem for us. So let's go see if we know what the heck we're doing. Do 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 do. Okay, now we're just gonna. Okay, so we can push it to the left, push it to the right. So pretty much like snow removal. Same idea as the snow plow, kind of, sorta. But if we take this up, it should just scrape the bit of the top layer. We don't want to go right at the bottom. We're not trying to push it all forward. What we're trying to do is we want to kind of level it out so we can compact it, right? At least that's the game plan, Stanley. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. And not pushing much at the moment, are we? Might have to drop that plow just a wee little bit. Ooh, sorry, plow. But you can see how the ends of the silage are starting already to work their way towards the mouth of the bunker. Okay, you're going to see more of that as we go, and this is where you end up getting that leakage out the ends and whatnot. And why is that a problem, you ask? And may you well. Because what happens, you're going to come back after it's compressed and it's fermented and now it's silage, right? So you come back in, and on either end of the blanket that you've put down is this chaff that's out there. So you come up with your forager pickup, and if you pick up some of that chaff before you pick up the silage, then it's going to go, okay, well, you want us to grab chaff, so we can't grab that silage. So now you can't pick up your silage. Now you got to go empty that chaff out, empty the bunker again and whatnot. So basically the way you avoid that is you clean up the chaff before you take the blanket off of the bunker, obviously, right? That's the way. So to keep that down to a dull roar is why I, anyway, try to keep my grass to the center of the bunker so we don't have as much leakage out either end type of thing. Because it can be a problem and it can cause things to glitch and like that. A regular pain. Okay, so you can see we are kind of making a bit of a difference to it here. We'll just kind of get that, and we can kind of ramp it up, make it, easier access instead of running into this wall of grass type of thing. Keeping in mind this grass was to stand on the cement. This grass is probably up over my head as far as depth goes. So we got a fair bit of it here. And I'm just trying to work it down towards the edge without pushing it out past. And then what I'll do is I'll come in from the other end and push it back in again and try and level it that way, kind of, sort of. But you get the gift. Now, you get the gist of what I'm doing. The gift. Jeez Louise. Get my Merswicks much? No. Just having brain farts. Now you see, every time I stop, see how it goes, that little bubble of grass kind of goes down underneath? I think that might be a good idea. Maybe that's the way we're supposed to do this, is you move forward, let it settle. Move forward, let it settle. Move forward, let it settle. That kind of thing. So you do it like this, just kind of a bit, let it settle. Maybe I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Oh, bloody nose, mate. Okay, now what are we doing? I might just be digging myself a hole here. Hold on. Okay, well, no, that worked out all right. Cool. Yeah. Roundabout. Here we go. All right, well, I'm going to keep on with this and getting it leveled, and I'll catch up with you guys in a short here, okay? Hold on. Alrighty then. So, we've got her kind of leveled. I do believe. And what we want to do next is get ourselves a compactor. So, back to the shop we go, and we will look it up now. Bear with. Alright, that's the one we wanted, so we've got that. We'll pick that up later. Now, in the meantime, leave us see if we can't get this second layer on this lovely grass cake of ours, and try and do it without running into too many hiccups. It seems to be working okay so far, so that's going to be kind of cool. I'm a little concerned in the height and how spongy it's going to be, whether or not that leveler will be able to handle that. But time will tell on that one, no biggie. It's all good. Okay, so coming around the old clubhouse bend here. Nice. All right, that's one side. Let's see if we can't wash, rinse, and repeat. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Oh, I don't know if we're going to make it. Come on. You can do it. I think I can. I knew it wouldn't. Here I'm emptying out the back. I'm stuck in the front. I've created a nice little bowl hollow that I cannot freaking get out of. Okay. Dagnammit. Best laid plans off. All right. Now, how in the heck are we going to get ourselves out of this? Bear with me for a short, peeps. I got some thunking to do. Okay. Now, if we take the leveler, we should hypothetically be able to kind of get in there and bump and help push that. My concern is that I'm going to bury my trailer rather than push it forward. Anyway, let's just see here. Okay, so disaster avoided, problem solved, all that. Like I said, no problems here on the ranch, man. Holy solutions. Yeah. So we'll continue on with this, and we'll get another layer down, and then we'll kind of get her leveled, and we'll see about doing the compacting and throwing a couple of tarps on this here. So bear with, I shall be right back. Now just nip in here and we will pick up that compactor that we got, the roller. Be the roller. All right, now let's try this again. Come on, see here. On the lining, whoop, and now. Because we're on the wrong side of it? No. Are we on the wrong side? What the heck? Door knobby. Oh, I see. This is meant to go on the back of your machine. That's why. Because when you order stuff and it comes in here, it's always facing the same way. So I always back up, hitch it on, and like that. And I've put it on the front of the tractor. I'm guessing that it's meant to go on the rear of a vehicle and like that. But either way, leave us get in here and we will get some leveling done, and like that, and like that, and like that. Alrighty, now before we can do any of that, we got to do a little more leveling as well here. So we may as well get that said and done first, and then we shall take the roller and compact this down and like that. Okay, bear with, folks. We shall return. We shall return. Here we go. Okay, as you can see, it has been hours. We are well and truly into the night. And like that, and like that. But we've been using her back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you can see we've got the first bunker over on our right is already done and covered. And we are, yeah, we're almost at 100% compact in here. Just bear with, peeps, and we'll have this one done as well. And then we can tarp her up and like that and like that. And what a day it has been. My. Little long in the tooth. Little grindy. Yeah. Okay, come on, baby. Almost there. A little bit more. Alright, coming around. And boom! There you go, guys. Alright, we have reached 100% compacting. So now we can put a tarp on this baby. Now we'll just go get this girl parked over here. fold that up because it's the right thing to do. Now we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna place you right there. And we shall have a look-see here. Nice. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that, will ya? Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Money. Yeah. Okay, so there she is. They're both blanketed now. You can see they got the big, heavy tarps and whatnot. And these are the new tarps. They're really, really thick, so you don't have to go around and put like tires and whatnot to keep it down on there and keep the weather from blowing the tarps away or whatever. These things are skookum thick, thick blankets. So yeah, all we got to do now is play hurry up and wait, and you can see the chaff on either side of the bunker. So you see what I mean about how it works its way out, eh? So we'll get that all cleaned up. But all we got to do now, yeah, is kind of hurry up and wait, let her ferment, and we are in the money. So yeah, no so bad on that. Now, what else? Leave us see here. Bear with me, guys. Oh, right, the roller. I want to see. Bear with. What's the back end of this thing? It's not going to be too easy to see because we're in the dark here. Okay, flashlight on. Do we have? It looks like we got a hitch. No power takeoff, of course, but it does look like we got a hitch. So now what I'm thinking is, can we kill two birds with one stone next time? If I drop this here, we'll just place that right there, get this tractor out the way, and you can see where I'm going with this is I want to put it on the back of the leveler, because if we can get the leveler working with the compactor on the back and the leveling blade on the front, well, you can see what I mean, right? We kind of kill two birds with one stone here. We can level and compact at the same time. Now, the question is, will it fit? Come on, baby. Come on. Little bit, gently. Oh, finicky bloody controls here. There we go. Oh, dang. Can I unfold it? And can I raise and lower it? Oh, we can unfold it. Now, we shouldn't really have to lower it or raise it, and I can't anyway, so it's good. So we can raise and lower the front blade. Perfect. And we now have the compact roller on the back. This, hypothetically, should bloody work. What do you guys think? Anybody tried this? Anybody know anything about this? You know, I'm sure there's somebody out there that have got far more experience with this game than I do. I mean, I've only playing, right. Okay, let's try that again. I've only been playing since Farm Sim 22. I mean, I know guys that have been playing since Farm Simulator 15. I will force these freaking words out of my mouth. Lord, love a duck. Yeah, got a bit of a hitch in my get-along as far as my spacking goes. Okay, well, everything seems to be pretty good here. I think we've had a good bloody day, if I'm not mistaken, guys. I think we've done well. So let's get the tractor and put her back over the other way, and maybe think about winding down here. I do believe. Okay, bear with. Oh, yeah. Greenhouses are doing good. That lettuce, that's something else too. Going through all the values of all the things that you can grow in the greenhouses, hands down, lettuce is far the most lucrative, by far. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we got her here. All I got left to do now is, oh, pardon me, damn coffee. What I got to do now is clean up the machineries and like that. Just having a look what I got in here for stuff. Yeah, seeing if I got any grass in there. But anyway, yeah, we just got to clean up the tractor, put stuff away. Let's get in the light here where we can kind of see each other a little bit. But, yeah, so as always, my friends, brightest blessings, yeah? Love and light, guys. Now, do this old man a favor, will you? When you're done here, go tell somebody that you love them. 3 little words, man, and you just might change their day. And you know what? Best of all, it's free. Don't cost you nothing but a small emotional commitment, man. Anyway, you go be the rock stars you already are. I will see you in the funny papers, my friends. Okay, bye for now.